Have a look at this, pastafarians. Notice of tree removal. Fucking 5 business days, this tree gonna be gone. Well, this paper says. So, you know, you better get to work if, I don't know, you have some sort of vested interest in this tree. Interest vested in this tree. Maybe. I don't know how the language works. Man, I've been talking to a flat earther on Facebook, and it is fucking mind-numbing. Some Jehovah's Witnesses across the street here. We're gonna have a conversation. Hello. Hello. I'm well. Is that guy with you? But he's a Bible worshiper though, right?
I mean, it seems he has a Bible in his hands, yeah, but, you know, we prefer, like when we have the cards here, those who want to talk, they can come up and we have a conversation, so we don't like the approach to just yell at people.
To me, you guys look the same. To me, you look the same.
Okay.
Because your sign here is as voluminous as he is, so pretending there's a difference between you and him seems pretty hypocritical to me. So you think that he doesn't do the Bible right? Can I understand that correctly? Like if I go up and talk to him and listen to the things that he's saying, he's going to say that you guys are wrong. And if I listen to you, you guys are saying that he's wrong, right? So how do I tell the difference?
That's why we offer to everyone a Bible course.
So does he?
Interactive Bible course.
So does he?
And then you can check out, you know, for yourself what you believe makes more sense to you.
I believe both of you are wrong.
Okay.
But you guys are pretty sure you're right, and so is he. You're pretty sure you're right?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you wouldn't come out here and do this, right?
Seems you're also pretty sure you're right, no?
I'm sure you're wrong.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm right about you being wrong.
Okay.
But I'm not right.
That's some confidence there.
Yeah. But mine's better than your confidence. Where do you get your confidence?
From the study of the Bible.
Right, and I get my confidence from the contradictions in the Bible. So, what's a better reason to believe what we believe? Your reason or my reason?
I put a lot of work in studying.
So did I.
Not the contradictions, but
You didn't study the contradictions? Why not?
because I never found any contradictions.
Is that right? Can I show you one?
Once I looked, no, I'm not interested in that.
Say again?
I'm not interested in that.
But you said that you looked for them, right? But then you said you're not interested.
You know, there's a lot of things, you know, whenever you read whatever book you're reading, right?
Yeah, so like the book of John.
You can read something and say, hey, that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, that's...
Then you go deeper.
Yeah.
And then you figure it out from there.
Okay. Can you help me with one of those? Because I have a big problem with something it says in the Bible.
I don't think so, because, you know,
why?
We are here to help those who want to learn about the Bible.
I want to learn about the Bible. I want to understand how Andrew... What's your name, my friend? I can't hear what you're saying. You walked away, but then you didn't.
I think we are good at that conversation. You want to talk
what do
to
you
the
mean?
Man over there?
Why do you mean? What do you mean when you say that?
If somebody wants to learn about the Bible,
I want to learn about the Bible. Explain to me how Andrew met Jesus. I want to learn about how Andrew met Jesus.
Did you ever talk with Jehovah's Witnesses before?
Yes. How did Andrew meet Jesus?
Did you ask them all those questions?
No, we got distracted before that. how did Andrew meet Jesus?
Well, it seems like you have a very specific question there.
Yeah, because there's a contradiction that you haven't looked at. Yeah, and you have an agenda in mind, right? You're accusing me of things you're doing. Do you understand that that's hypocritical?
I don't really think we have anything to talk about.
We do. We have to talk about the Bible and the contradictions in it and how you don't care about the contradictions. You said you don't care about the contradictions, right? That's what you said? That's what we have to talk about, that you don't care about. Hey, is that guy with you? Is that guy over there with you? So he's doing the Bible wrong, right? How do you know that? I'm going to go talk to him, and he's going to say that you guys are doing the Bible wrong. Who should I trust? Him or you? My name's Mitchell. What's your name? Excuse me, sir. I'm talking to you. Hello. Hi, I'm Mitchell. What's your name, sir? I'm not here to argue either. I'm here to talk to you about what you're preaching. Why did you approach me just now? You said we were done, right?
You're good with that conversation.
Why did you approach me just now? We're done having a conversation, right? And then you approached me, right? So that's mixed signals, right? So stop talking to me.
We are good with that conversation.
What's your name?
My name is Daniel.
Daniel, you were over there, and I walked up to talk to this guy, and then you started talking to me. So you started a conversation with me, right, Daniel? And then the thing that you said to me is, you don't want to talk to me. So how do you say we're done while continuing the conversation, Daniel? Do you see that you're a hypocrite?
Well, if you want to call me that way,
No, I'm showing you a difference in what you're saying and your behavior. I'm not calling you that. I'm identifying hypocritical behavior. Do you agree that that behavior was hypocritical?
I wouldn't say so. No.
Okay. So how did Nathan, how did Andrew, how did Andrew meet Jesus? No, you didn't. How did Andrew meet Jesus?
We're not fully up for the conversation.
The question is, how did Andrew meet Jesus?
For this conversation.
Say again?
I said we're not fully up for this conversation.
You're not up for this conversation?
So,
why did you come out today?
If you want to move on, that's fine.
If you want to move on, that's fine.
Actually, we have a permit to be here.
Excellent. And if you want to move on, that's fine.
Good.
And I have a First Amendment right to be here. And so I don't have to move on. Do you agree?
Then keep on the conversation. Yeah?
Let's have the conversation. I'm here for the conversation.
But I'm not really.
But here you are talking, Daniel. Here you are talking. And talking is the conversation, right, Daniel? So every time you choose to talk, you choose to continue the conversation. Is that right?
Well,
there you're doing it again, right, Daniel?
We often make decisions.
Yes, and your decisions are the opposite of what you're saying. Because you're saying you're done, Daniel, having a conversation with me, Mitchell. And yet you, Daniel, choose to say things to me, Mitchell. And that's continuing the conversation, right?
Well, it would appear so, wouldn't it?
It would appear so. That every time you say something to me, you, Daniel, choose to continue the conversation. And that's what I want. More conversation. I want you, Daniel, to explain to me the discrepancies between the book of Mark and the book of John, vis-a-vis how Andrew met Jesus. Can you explain that to me? What's your name?
My name's David.
You say again?
David.
David. David and Daniel and Mitchell.
We're not here to discuss.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You set up these things. You came out here to have this discussion, and then I'm here to have the discussion, and then you guys cowardly back away. I ask you, have you noticed the contradictions in the Bible? And you said you don't care. Is that right?
I didn't say that, my friend.
Yes, you did. I recorded it. Yes, you did.
This conversation is over, so we want.
It's not over, Daniel, while you're talking to me.
No, it's okay.
What's okay?
You can have this conversation at a later time.
Yeah. And is now a later time?
Not right now.
It is a later time than it was
right
when
now.
you said that. Okay. What do you mean not right now?
Not right now.
Is now not the time nor place?
No.
So where is the time and place, David?
You can choose that. When they knock on your door, have that conversation with one of us.
Is that right?
Yeah.
See, when they do and I start asking questions, they walk away.
Well, it depends on what you're talking about.
I'm talking about how Andrew met Jesus. Do you know how Andrew met Jesus?
We'll end the conversation.
No, we won't, David. I bet you'll talk to me again. I bet you'll say more words to me, David. You guys keep saying that you're going to end the conversation, but then you say sentences to me. So that's not ending the conversation, right, David? Can I have one of these? Yeah. Which one? Which one's the truest one? Which version of the Bible do you read? What's it called? I don't recall. It's not the King James, right? Is that right? It's not the King James version of the Bible? Seems like the hardware that they give you isn't suited to the location if the wind is blowing it around. Seems like they give you bad setups for this location. Can I see your permit?
I really think they're entitled to show.
Is that right? You don't think so?
If there's somebody working for the authorities would ask to give a permit.
Oh yeah?
So if you want to talk to the gentleman over there, he can probably ask us for a permit.
He's gone. The guy preaching.
No, I mean the police car.
You don't think you have to show your permits to other Americans? Is that right? You think that you would only have to show it to an authority? So I'd have to go ask a policeman to get you to show because you were bragging about it and I just would like to see it. What do you mean?
It's okay. Well, we don't need to talk about this.
Say again?
We don't need to talk about this.
About what, the Bible? Do you know what I'm talking about? How Andrew met David? Or Andrew met Jesus? Have you even noticed the contradiction? Has anybody talked to you about it before? Or is this the first time you're hearing about it? How does he meet Jesus in the book of John? Can you recount that for me? Do you have the book on you? What version of the Bible do you read? It's not the King James, right? Do you include the Apocrypha? Do you know the world changers for Jesus? They come down here and preach here. Do you know them? They say that you're wrong, that you worship a false Jesus. They're very adamant about it. I ask them many questions. I use you. Why is the wind blowing your hardware here? It seems like you should have like a lock on those wheels or something. How come those wheels don't come with a lock? Seems like your hardware is not up to the task. David, how old were you when you became a witness for Jehovah? What age were you when you decided that this was true? What was the evidence that convinced you, David? What was the evidence that convinced Andrew that Jesus was the Savior? Do you remember when that happened in the book of John? Do you remember why Andrew believed that Jesus was the Savior? What happened that caused him to believe that? Did you read that part of the book? Is that fresh in your mind, or it's been a minute since you've read it? Not a lot of takers, huh?
Sure.
Why are you accosting people? Daniel, what are you doing? What happened? Explain yourself, Daniel. Andrew was with his brother, right? You guys are pretty bad at this. Not many people are coming up and talking to you. This is how the 70 did it? When Jesus sent them out? What's that called? The lesser commission? Is this what they did? They wrote signs and waited for people to approach them? Hey, my guy, you smoke weed?
Yeah.
Be safe, my man.
Praise God.
Be safe. He's not thanking you guys. Man, you guys are not very nice. You didn't give him anything you wanted. It's too bad I'm better at this than you. I could teach you how to be good at it. I could show you how to connect to people on a human level instead of condescend to them from this position of correctness that you affect. Hey, can we talk about religion for 5 minutes?
Oh, man.
Cool, let me know if you change your mind, my guy. So Andrew in the book of David, or I keep getting fucking names mixed up, my apologies, I'm a little tired. Andrew in the book of John is a follower of John. Do you remember that? He and another disciple are following John the Baptist. Do you recall that? Remember? It's like John 4 or something. Do you know the scripture that I'm talking about? And then John the Baptist tells Andrew and another of John's disciples, he points out Jesus. And he says, that's the one whom I baptized. And the sign was given, right? That's how it's written in the book of John. Is that right? Is that how it is in your version? It's not the good news, right? It's the New International Version. Does it say on this? I don't sprechen that language. Do you sprechen that language? Are you a Spanish speaker? Is this Deutsch? This is Deutsch?
German, yeah.
This one is...
Just Spanish and English.
But you don't have a German one. Do you speak Spanish? Do you speak Spanish? Yeah. Excellent. I notice you guys are loath to give me answers. What do you think you can lose by answering questions? What do you think there is there to lose? Why is it a good choice to ignore? What can you lose by answering my questions? Right now, what I'm trying to ask you is, which version of the Bible do you guys use? Hello there, can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes? Can we talk about religion real quick? Let me know if you change your minds. What version of the Bible? It's not here on the first page. Is it on the last page? You guys don't broadcast that you have a different version of the Bible very clearly. Oh, New World Translation. New World Translation, right? I had to. Hello there. Hi. Can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes?
Maybe.
What's your name?
Triple F, my nickname.
Triple
F.
Triple F? My name's Mitchell. This is David, right?
No.
David believes in the New World Translation of the Bible. Have you ever heard about that one?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that the New World Translation of the Bible is a good translation?
Yes.
How did you come to that belief?
Little kid.
Is that right?
Ever since I was a little baby.
When did you decide that Jehovah's Witnesses were the one true cult?
Since I was 5 years old, doing all the classes and stuff.
What was the evidence that convinced you?
Well, I'm the only one in the family that's a Jehovah's Witness. All my other families are Catholic and Christian.
And so you were 5 years old in a Catholic family, and then you became
Catholic and Christian. Half and half.
So Catholic is Christian.
Mm-hmm.
So you were in this Christian family, and you became a Jehovah's Witness. Are Jehovah's Witnesses Christian?
No.
So you're not a Christian anymore? Are Jehovah's Witnesses Christian?
I'm going to have this conversation.
He just said, David.
Not right now.
He just said, not right now? Right now is a great...
Not right here.
Why? Because you guys came out here to have a conversation, right? And then here I am having a conversation, you're like, this is not the time or place? What?
You're not going to speak.
Is that right? Man, I fucking wish you would stop speaking then. Okay, so stop. So just choose to stop speaking, dummy. What's wrong with him? Like, it says he's not...
We're going to call the police.
Well, you're gonna call the police?
Yes.
What am I doing that is illegal? David,
okay?
what? I can't use language, David?
Language here.
David, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you want, please.
If you want, please fuck off. Okay? David, I'm not doing anything illegal here, dipshit. Your brain is dumb, David. I can call you a fucking moron to your face. You can't talk to cops about it. You dumb fuck. But what you can do, David, is leave. So whenever you're ready to leave, let me know. David, he said the Jehovah's Witnesses are not Christian. Oh no, David, where's Daniel? Where'd he go? Who's gonna help me? David, where's your helper? Do you think a 5-year-old is wise enough to make a decision about the truthfulness of religion? Do you think 5-year-olds are very good at deciding? I know a lot of 5-year-olds who believe that Mohammedanism... Hello there, can we talk for like 5 minutes about religion? Let me know if you change your mind. Hello there. Hello. Hello there, can we talk for like 5 minutes about religion?
No, thanks.
Let me know if you change your mind. Where shall we talk, if not here, David? Where's the time and where's the place? I'll go there. When shall we have this conversation, if not now? Where shall we have the conversation? Are you inviting me to a location where the conversation is more appropriate? Or are you saying, let's never have this conversation because you don't look at the contradictions of the Bible? So, according to my understanding, as soon as Jesus was baptized, he went into the wilderness for 40 days. And when he came back, John was taken into custody. Is that right? Because it said immediately. I was down here a couple weeks ago. There was a whole different group of Jehovah's Witnesses. Do you frequent a meeting house with those same people? Do you know those dudes that I was talking to? So, as I was saying, Andrew and another disciple of John's, John the Baptist, we're hanging out with John the Baptist, and he pointed at Jesus, and he says, that's the guy that I'm talking about. That's how it says it in the book of John, right? Hello there. Hello. Can we talk for like 5 minutes about religion?
Yeah, I have one. Good.
What do you think about Jehovah's Witnesses? What do you think about the Jehovah's Witnesses?
Good work. I'm a Jew. I got my religion.
What if your religion is wrong? Would you want to know? Hey, JB Jr., how you doing? It's good to see you. We got some Jehovah's Witnesses here before the world changes come out. Hopefully we can talk to both of them. Apparently this is neither the time nor place, though no one will explain to me where the time nor place is. But then I read the book of Mark. Do you know which one was written first? John or Mark? Do you know which one? David? Which of the Gospels was written first? Do you know the order that the Gospels were written in? Are you aware of any of these sort of like details? Do you care about which one was written first? Is this something you've decided not to care about, like the contradictions? You've just decided you're going to believe it's true in spite of the contradictions? That's very brave of you. It's a bold decision in your life. There's sort of a story I'd like to tell you about people who've decided what's true. There's this guy who built a submarine, and he said that he knows it's going to be good. He just decided that he knows how much safety is required for his device. He decided that he can tell what to believe. People were telling him that the math, there's contradictions in his math, that he needs to address certain equations. Then he said that he just really felt like wasting time looking at the contradictions was not going to get him any help. And not only did it kill him, it killed 4 innocent people who trusted him. Who are your mistakes going to hurt? Do you have kids? Are you bringing your kids up in this cult? Are you telling them that it's true? Are you letting them figure it out like you figured it out? Or are you telling them that you know what the truth is? And they should trust you? In the book of Mark, Andrew's with his brother, Simon Peter. And they're fishing. He's not at all with John the Baptist. Jesus says he's like to use their boat for a sermon. And they say, we can't let you use the boat. We're still fishing. Is that something that Andrew would say to Jesus if he thought he was the Messiah? Is that something that you would say to Jesus if you thought he was the Messiah, that he can't use your boat because you're not done fishing? So Andrew didn't believe at that point, right? When Jesus asked him to borrow his fishing boat for teaching, right? Jesus did not believe that Andrew did not believe that Jesus, again, I should just drink some blood sugars, Jesus Christ. I should raise my blood sugars, man. Hello there. Can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes? Hello there. Howdy. Hello there. Hello there. Can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes? Hey, it's Pride Month. Do you have anything to say on that topic? We've got a few people here watching on the internet. They'd like to know what you think about Pride Month. You gonna be downtown tomorrow? Hello there. Can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes? Let me know if you change your mind. Hello. Hello there, sir. Hello. Alex. Is your name Alex? Did we talk before a couple years ago? Hello.
Bless me with the mic. I'm not from here. I'm kind of in and out because I've been going to the VA clinic, but I need to find a spot to go to the bathroom, and that's the problem. That first thought he told me that Jimmy's gone to the Target told me.
Hello. Remember we talked a couple years ago? A couple years before that, you talked to Dusty Smith, remember?
Dusty.
On the internet. And then a couple years after that, I talked to you a little bit about that right over there.
Okay.
I posted to YouTube. You didn't watch that video?
No.
These guys are Jehovah's Witnesses. They believe in the New World Translation. Have you heard of the New World Translation? Hey, this guy's looking for a place to use the bathroom. Do you know where there's a bathroom?
No, not off the top of my head. Debating?
Depends what you mean by debating. I'm having a conversation. A lot of people think that's debating, but it's...
Okay, no, I was just...
What's a debate?
I would say something where both of you are trying to find some kind of common ground or something.
Let's find some common ground. I'd like to find some common ground with you.
Oh, no, I'm actually I'm about to leave. I'm about to go grab something to eat.
I'm going to grab something to eat as well. Hey, if the Bible were not true, would you want to know?
Yeah, I would. There's probably other ways to find out.
Like what? What's a good way to find out if the Bible's not true?
I would say our conscience.
Our conscience?
Yeah.
It's good evidence whether the Bible's true or not?
I would say for some things, like the basic ABCs, like treat your neighbor how you want to be treated. Because our bodies react negatively when we do something wrong, which is a natural instinct, I think, for how we're supposed to treat ourselves and each other. If that makes any sense.
My natural instinct is to protect my kids, right? That's a natural instinct.
Yeah. That's why I don't see anything wrong with that.
But it's natural, right? It's my natural instinct.
Yeah. I don't see anything wrong with it.
Like, I don't really need the Bible to help me know that I should protect my kids, right?
No, that's true. But we were saying without the Bible, how would you be able to prove that God exists? I would say everyone has an instinctive conscience, right and wrong. The fact that we all were created. You know?
So what version of the Bible do you use?
King James.
And your name was Alex, is that right? Joel.
Yeah.
Joel uses the King James Version. Do you think that that's wise of him to trust the King James Version?
You're trying to start some stuff.
I'm trying to ask people what they believe and why they believe it. sort of what justifies their belief and why they're so confident coming out here and telling all these people they're wrong. In a very hypocritical manner, calling me prideful when I'm trying to explain to you contradictions in your Bible that you apparently don't care about. Remember when you said that and then you said you didn't said that? Remember that? Remember when you did that just like 10 minutes ago? Do you regret that behavior? Which side of that do you stick to? Hello there, can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes? Hello there, how are you doing? Can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes? Who bought the potter's field? Do you know the answer to this one? Have you looked into any of the contradictions in the Bible, or you just assumed there were none, right? You just assumed there weren't any? I know a lot of Muslims who assume there's no contradictions in the Quran. You think that's a dangerous thing to assume? Hello there, can we talk about religion for 5 minutes? Hello there, sir. Can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes? You're not allowed to do that on this thing. They'll get mad at you. They don't like scooters on the mall. They don't like scooters. Hello there. Can we talk about religion for 5 minutes? Cool, cool. Hello there. Can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes? I'm gonna save some battery for when the world builders arrive. They always have more people. I'll record this though. I'll be back in like an hour. Hello there, can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes?
Okay, I already talked about it.
Did you? Today? Man, I'm too sad I missed that. Too bad I was not here on the right time. They're not Christians though. I'll be right back. I mean, like in an hour. Hello there, can we talk about religion for like 5 minutes?